Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is William speaking. This channel is made up of some videos that when I'm recording myself when I'm doing my daily speaking exercise, there will be a lot of errors and mistakes in the videos. It's just a random exercise I will do every day to improve my English speaking level. Okay, just now I watched a video from YouTube. It's about two Americans who went to Mexico to have a vacation, and this happy vacation turned out into a very bad tragedy. One people died, and the other people barely got rescued. Okay, this video is from channel called I Shouldn't Be Alive. I will put the link in the description so you can check the original video yourself. It's an interesting story, adventurous, and it's a tragedy. Okay, this story begins with two people from the United States. They want to have a happy vacation in Mexico, and they went to there and they hired a guide because they want to go out to the sea for fishing. And the guide navigate a motor boat, so they went out to a area of sea, and they have a very happy day at there. The one people there are two Americans. One people have diabetes, and the other people are very fat, overweighted, and it's very lucky for the fat people because he caught some very fancy fish. They are very happy, and they drunk a lot of beer. So it's first day, but when they went back to the mainland, the situation were turning very bad. The guide navigating the boat back into the mainland, but at that time I think the guide lost the sense of direction, so they used up all their gasoline. When they going back, okay, there are a lot of mosquito, and when it is getting darker and darker, they came across a small island, and the guy think it's better to spend that night on the island and waiting for the rescue. So they park their boat by the beach of the island. The island is a rocky island, and the beach has a lot of rocky rock. So it's difficult for them to parking their boat. They hit the rock, but finally they get on the beach. The guide started a fire. They collected some driftwood, and the morale of this team is pretty good because they thought it is adventurous vacation, and the next day they will be rescued by some fish boat passing by. So they consumed some other beer, and they have the fish boat, they have the fish pool. It's not a very bad situation for them, so they spent the night at the island beach. Sorry. And the next day they spent the whole morning looking out for the fish boat to pick them up. But they couldn't find even one. The guy thinks it's better for them to paddle back to the mainland with the boat. So the guide found collect some driftwood and made a very simple oar for each one, and they began to go back to the mainland. And at the halfway, they found a fish boat, but it's very far from them, and they, of course, they cried. But the people on the fish boat couldn't hear them. So I think it's very disappointed for them to let the fish boat passing by, and then there is a strong current dragging their boat back to the small island. Instead of moving toward the mainland. So they were dragged back to the small island by the current, and the beach is very rocked, and their boat crashed on a rock, and so they don't have the boat anymore. The boat was wrecked, and they struggled back to the beach, and they lost their. I think they. Okay. They still have the fish boat. They still have the fish pool. They still have some bottles of water and some food, even not very much, some small quality of food, and they spent the second night at the beach. But I think the morale is still pretty good, because they are very hopeful. The next day there will be some boat passing by and pick them up. And the next day, the guide think there is a fishing base at the other end of the island, so he decided they need to walk there and get rescued. I think the guide made a very bad decision, because there is 2 city boy in this team, and especially one very fat people injured his ankle. I don't think they can walk for a very long distance. The island, the small island, is about 40 miles long and 20 miles wide. And the beach is very rocked. I don't think they can walk very long. But they decided to go explore the island. I think a better way is to let the guide go alone to find a rescue, and then they go back to rescue the 2 people. I think that's a better way. But they decided to go together. Of course, the fat people couldn't walk very fast. He injured his ankle. He had an injured ankle. It's very difficult for him to walk, and the other 2 people decided to make a raft to let the fat people afloat, so they can drag the fat people by wading in the water. I think it's a very bad decision, but that's what they did. So after 15 days, they don't drink too much, they don't have food. Finally, the fat guy passed away, died on the beach, and the 2 people left his body on the beach and kept going. And they spent another day finally found fish boat and the fisherman rescue them. Okay, that's a tragedy, I think. And also, it's a main meaning of this story. I try to retell the main meaning of this story as a part of my daily English speaking exercise. I try to improve my speaking skill. If you are learning a foreign language, I think it's a better way. It's a great way to do some exercise to try to improve your speaking skill. If you want to check my improvement, there are a lot of videos in my channel. You can take a look yourself. Okay, thanks for watching, and this is my video for today. So see you tomorrow.